Now then, so today we have a list that we actually put together on stream, working with a few people, and it's a White Frost list, but it's got a couple of things going on with it. So you got your pretty standard thing because with White Frost you want to be running Wild Hunt cards. It just makes sense because they get the benefit from the passive, which works out with some really tanky engines. Um, but what we're running is a Dol Lock, because one of the problems I always kind of had with this kind of Frost list is Imlerith feels like really weird because, yeah, off like Naglfar, you can get a great pull off Naglfar. So you see huge Naglfar and you see like Appearing Phantom and again or Puga, whichever variant you're doing. And then you can guarantee you draw into it. But then there's just as many times where you see like Winter Queen and Auberon and it just gets a bit awkward and you don't really have much of a choice when it comes to Imlerith. But running this Dol Lock, what it allows you to do is the order on Dol Lock puts the tallest unit in your deck on the top, which is Yurigan, which is kind of beautiful. If Yurigan's in hand or whatever, you can just put it back so that Dol Lock's guaranteed to get it. It can also get you Conquerors, which are surprisingly good. It can also get you like Eridin, so it's pretty solid, really solid card in the list, and it seems to be doing all right. Obviously, it's not meta defining by any means because monsters aren't in a great spot, but it can compete pretty well. Because it has a nice mix of kind of things going on. You've got a lot of engines going on with things like Crew and Hound, and a lot of your pulls with Frost and stuff. You wanna stick around in a round where like your Frost is actually going to get some value, and in a short round that's not really going to happen. But then you do also have the short round power of Auberon, Osrill, Imlerith, all that kind of stuff. So it's really flexible in which direction you want to go. Long rounds you want to use your engines. When you get to a short round, start slamming your point slam kind of stuff. And it's a pretty fun list, to be honest. Pretty fun. So before I get into the games, there is memberships now available on the channel. If you click the join button below the video, it gives you all that information. It's 99p and helps me out with making my videos and things like that. If you don't want to do a monetary kind of thing, that's completely fine. Things like liking and commenting and subscribing, all that really helps. So yeah, I'll go into the games. Surprise, bit of alumni, I would assume. Could be Siege or something, but I'm going to assume it's alumni. And we have a bit of a rough matchup because we're not running much in the way of control. But we'll still see what we can get done. So, on the off chance there's a defender, I like holding on to the Naglfar. Taskmaster, run Noonwraith. Crew's always good. I'm going to stick on this. I don't particularly want to pull into... No, we wouldn't mind finding the lock, though. Alright, that can work. So, I think the way we want to go is Phantom first. Because what we need to bear in mind is there's like a couple of ways this could go. They're either going to just be raw students, or there's going to be a Donomir, there's going to be a Letitia, and we're gonna need to deal with that. And the Taskmaster will obviously help with that quite a bit. Do also have the benefit of row movement. We can be a little annoying with these as well. At least for now, we'll chuck that down. We'll get the engine ticking. I will probably go Naglfar as well, because there's not much in the way of bad pulls. Like, Girls is really good, Garth is good, Lock's good, Again's fine, Osrill's bad, Winter Queen's bad. Two bad pulls. Worst outcome is seeing both of these. We cry a little bit if they're the only two, but... Right, so the Aretuza students are just gonna pick it immediately, aren't they? Beautiful. Alright, let's throw this down. We'll actually boost this up. just because it gets out of oil range. Also, apologies that I'm now like a week without posting videos, but yeah, I basically had a week off work. I was gonna stream a lot more and stuff, but just where things worked out, I haven't really had a proper break in a while. Because even when I've had time off work, I've still posted videos, so I was just kind of taking some time for myself. It's been good for me, been very good for me. But I'm back now. Winch. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to accept that alumni are going to be really difficult to deal with. I think it kind of is what it is at this point. Let's go Naggle. I can work with that. It's a lot of points. It is a lot of points. Obviously means Imlerith's a little awkward, but we can still eat a Numrith, we can still eat a Conqueror, and he's absolutely fine. Knew you were lingering somewhere. I knew it. Well, I've just been very, very patient with the Wrath. Very patient with the Taskmaster. Less of that. I mean, they're going to get the Zeal on their alumni. What we're going to have to do is try and get something going in round 2. And in fairness, we have a lot of points potential with Auberon, with Eredin. We can Imlerith to cycle through something like a Conqueror. We've still got all the Frost waiting for us. Also need to be aware that like this can snipe again soon. So yeah, maybe be a little bit careful with that one. It's probably worth removing that actually. I don't particularly want to get the Winter Queen out, because if we can get her, if we can save her for next round, that'll be very, very good. And like these are going to tick up, we just kind of accept that, but you know, we don't want them having access to the 5 damage. Yeah.
Another test so soon.
So they have 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. Let's take that out. And let's purify that. This should be enough. Get them off. I think we will be passing this regardless. And just hope that they wanna push as well. If they do choose to take the round, maybe we take it on even. If we get a pass here, we can't make it up. Because in fairness they have what, 6? They'll have 8 plus 3, 11. I know. Yeah, maybe we'll get away with it. I don't think we win this round, but we can dip out now. Okay. If we want to use one now, by all means. And that is a very, very lucky hit off the Rafarts for them. Very lucky. means that this now can actually be used effectively rather than being like overkill. I guess it didn't really matter, did it? They always make up the points here. You're on 6.
Shit, how'd that go?
Alright, beautiful start for the alumni, right? They got 8 boost and like 5 damage on it. And it has Zeal. And throw you away. Where are you? So yeah, as I say, it's not the end of the world because we can just Imlerith, eat the Conqueror. That's perfectly fine. Gives us another draw. We'll probably do it after we've got both Frost down, since Winter Queen is a thing. Or not.
King Auberon, tear the lair.
Fun, 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 fun. So Gels can get us Red Riders. And I guess five rounds of Frost. We've got the time to do that, so honestly I think this might be the hand. Yeah, it looks like it. We'd maybe want crew, but apart from that, I think we're okay. I think we are okay. We'll get this ticking. Then we can chuck down the Frost, put down an Eredin, down an Imlerith. Probably want to do Auberon first, but I reckon that just gets sniped. There was a Donomir. Okay. Was it better to eat the Numeriff there? It goes up to 10. Yeah, I think it actually was, because the Conqueror would have got the additional buffs, but it's fine. Fine.
You've met your match.
You're at 6 now.
When the white frost comes, the world will at last be cleansed.
It's war. Severed limbs, blood, and guts. How did I fare, Mistress Letitia? Well, this time.
Had 2 guesses on how this one's going to turn out with alumni at this size. Get a row movement on this. Easy, easy, easy. I'm going to need to go for Gels. Because they obviously want to play on the range row to like maximize the points, which obviously plays into our Frost quite nicely. Kind of want them to use up the damage. Hopefully this is enough bait for them that we can chuck down Eredin and it'll stick a little longer. Strange choice. Strange choice. But this is really good. Kills off the Shani. And now this is where it gets fun, isn't it? Since they have a ridiculous amount of point output here. Yeah, no point piling it on here. We may as well have it on the range drawer. Just in case. We may want to put an alumni on ranged. Good, isn't it? Alright, plus. If this last card plays for 0, we win, but something tells me it won't. Yep, something tells me it's just going to be Gerhardt off the top. Alright, so in conclusion, alumni are alumni, and if you're playing a non-control deck, you just lose. It's all very fun. Something different. I mean, not too different. There's like a million different things this could be. But we can actually shut off the lock this game, because we'll shut back the Winter Queen. Back again. There's Imlerith. Okay. Can work with this. You can definitely work with this. I typically just pick Fuka off this because none of the others really do anything for us, but Fuka, I mean, it's a thrive unit. Never a bad thing. So let's just get the thinning done. Now we do a quick prayer that it isn't like traps or anything, because it's not that traps is a difficult matchup, it's just that traps is traps and it's very tiring to play against. Yay, it's traps, isn't it? Beautiful.
Do you hear? The approach.
We've caught another task.
That means the frost will do not a great deal, will it? Not a great deal. Salve. That's an interesting one. Alright, let's make a big target from. Try and bait something out here. Doesn't this look tempting to remove?
War will be our downfall. This I have seen.
Right?
Look at what the cat dragged in.
I mean, I'm not live now, but I think that was my last opponent. Just follow me. So, appreciate the follow. Let's stop playing alumni. That's a good remove target as any. Let's just move you out the way.
Nothing like skinning you.
Don't concrete, and that's the beautiful thing, isn't it? Double thrive. Got some very tall units. So we can proc it again with Conqueror, and then Imlerith.
Splendid crops this year, and ever they shall. Leave it
Now they have to play into both rows. I mean, honestly, there's a benefit to just going out gear now. Yeah, keeps us ahead as well.
My ice will pierce both your hearts and minds.
Then we can click this. Fine.
A fitting gift for our king.
Now that this is finished ticking, we can move them to the front row. Get some value from the bruiser. Or not. We just take the round. Either way is cool. Either way is cool. And because Locke has resilience, it doesn't mess up Imlerith. We can literally just go Imlerith straight away. Probably not straight away, but you get what I mean. You get what I mean. Could have kept him in hand, but then it's like 50-50 on which of these we see. I think we definitely want to push into this as well. Maybe not push, but like we at least want to do this. At very least want to do this. Kind of depends what version they are. Because initially I was thinking, oh, it's traps, it's traps, it's traps. But now I'm not too sure. I mean, in fairness, this plays massively around Serpent Trap. Well, that's no fun. What are we reckoning? As this hand doesn't do much for us. Okay. Kind of drawn in reverse order. We've got our engines out in deck. We've drawn our point slam. So I think we kind of do it in this reverse. We drop our point slams. And then we take like a 7 card round. We'll get something out of them here.
And now I shall break you.
Okay, Ardgaith isn't amazing to hold on to be honest. Much rather do this. If we're doing this, we're doing this.
Illusions.
Deal with that as well. They're really hesitant to use the leader. They may have sentinels in hand, so actually getting the leader out here could be quite good. I mean, I could be wrong, but we'll see. Okay, completely misread that. It's just the last turn it probably would have made sense for him to use it, but
Children giving parents.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It is inevitable.
Yeah, we did now. We did. Some points Simless would play as 14. Simless would play as 14 into double orb, so they can get out if that's what they have. And if it is like an Alza list. Oh, that's good there. Having to use an era for it. Very, very good. That's not enough. Is it? Yes, it is enough. I can't count. Yeah, turns out I can't. Can't count. But if they have an Alza, I don't know. I don't think they have an Alza because they have rebukes. Like you just run thunders instead. Oh, this hand isn't nice, is it? Oh my god. Yeah, this is about right. Yeah. Yeah, picture instead of dropping like 5-point cards, we were dropping Auberon or we were dropping Eridin, for example. A little bit better. Kill you.
Why should I?
Yeah, and they still get away with similar solves. Yep. Close game. Very close game. That's some draws, isn't it? That's some draws. I don't have the stomach to play any more games after that one, so we'll call it there. I appreciate you watching, and we're back on Thursday.